Facebook. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Tired of walking out in the morning with a thick layer of frost and having to scrape your car? Don't want to freeze sitting waiting for the car to warm up? Well, what are you waiting for? Call Jason and the crew at Sunmasters in Pierre, and they can install your remote start today so you can stay warm this winter and keep those windshields defrosted from the comfort inside your home. Call 224-6102 or stop in today at 1020 East Sioux Avenue. Sunmasters in Pierre.
If you live, work, worship, or attend school in any of our 27 counties, Dakota Land Federal Credit Union is the best way to harness the power of a not-for-profit financial institution. Locally owned and operated, Dakota Land is known for competitive rates, local decision-making, and local loan servicing. An auto or home loan at any of our 11 convenient locations keeps your money where it belongs. At home, let's put the power of a local financial cooperative to work for you. Dakota Land, equal housing lender, member NCUA.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Looking to start the new year off right? Why not start it with an auto loan with Oahe Federal Credit Union? For a limited time, Oahe Federal Credit Union is offering 90 days no payments on all auto loans with rates as low as 2.4%. There is no going wrong. Stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre and see how the girls of Oahe Federal Credit Union can help you.
People helping people. Oahe Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back to the Mace. Nice to have you with us. A 1-1 hockey game after one period of play with the Oahe and also Sioux Center. Sioux Center broke the scoreless tie at 14:34, so less than 2 minutes, about 2.5 minutes into the hockey game. Cannegator getting her first goal of the year, and Sioux Center had a 1-0 lead. They made that stand up to 9.5 seconds left when, of course, Briley Kapka took it coast to coast, went down, and fired from the left wing, if you will, and beat Allison Moore with 9.5 seconds to play. It's a 1-1 hockey game after one period of play between these two teams. 10 saves in that first period as far as Stuart Fromm is concerned, and 13 for Allison Moore of this 1-1 hockey game. Of course, earlier today was Watertown over Huron 4-1, so the winner of this will meet Watertown tomorrow. That'll be at 9 a.m. for the Consolation Championship. Still to go this afternoon. Of course, about 4:30, Sioux Falls and Brookings will face off in the first semifinal round game, and then it'll feature Mitchell and number 1 seed Aberdeen playing at 7 o'clock tonight. We'll have both those games for you as well right here on CapitalCityRock.com or Capital City YouTube, as well as 1480 KSDR. 1-1 hockey game. We did not have any penalties in period number 1. And Jim Lloyd, fun to see both these teams playing very entertaining hockey, a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's great for Oahe. They got that with 9.5 seconds left in this one. In that period, they end up tying this thing up. So when we come out in the second period, both teams will be ready to roll.
They will, and of course on KCCR, you can catch, of course, our own John Winkler, and he's doing the play-by-play with Pierre down at Sioux Falls or Gorman, boys basketball this afternoon. So you've got hockey on one channel, you have, of course, basketball on another one, so the people in Pierre should be pretty happy with how things are going. So that's pretty interesting to say the least. Glad to have you with us this afternoon, Jeff and Jim. That's Jeff Anderson, Jim Lloyd with you. And of course our game being brought to you by Pizza Ranch, Midwest Hockey, Kubota, Pelican Power Sports, also Tickled Pink. We are Tickled Pink with these two games this afternoon. Also Dakota Land FCU, Reliabank from the booth here. A Reliabank booth here at the Mace. Also Fastenal, Shields Iceplex. And of course we'll be down there next week for hockey and the clubhouse in Pierre, as well as Pizza Ranch. So we will be at the boys tournament next weekend. That should be interesting. That will be the boys varsity hockey tournament, and that gets started on Friday at 9:05 in the morning, by the way, with that first game. So that'll be a lot of fun. And of course, Oahe will have a lot to say in that because they have a very good hockey team, and we'll have to see. They may not be the favorites in that tournament. I suppose that Brookings will be considered the favorite if you can do so. But I'll tell you what, there's several teams in there that are going to make noise before all is said and done. The opener has, of course, Sioux Center playing the Rushmores in the opener at 9:05 next Friday morning, followed by Oahe and Huron. That'll be an interesting matchup between those two. And of course, I think Oahe has gotten them twice so far this year. Then Sioux Falls 1 plays Sioux Falls 2. That'll be an interesting battle. They know each other very well. And then of course, Watertown plays the number 1 seed Brookings in the final first round game of the day next Friday. Friday and Saturday, of course, they play at the Iceplex in Sioux Falls, and then after that they take it over to the Denny Sanford Premier Center for the final 3 games of the state varsity boys hockey tournament. So that'll be interesting. Some good people here from Oahe today cheering their girls on. Same thing as far as Sioux Center Storm. We've had actually some good crowds this afternoon for both these games, which has been fun to say the least.
Yeah.
All right, we will come back with more of our intermission right here on Capital City Rock as well as 1480 KSDR.
Lace up your shoes, because it's back.
ReliaBank's March Mortgage Madness.
Apply for a mortgage in March, and when your loan closes,
You could earn $500 that will be deposited into your ReliaBank account.
visit your local ReliaBank branch or go to ReliaBankMortgage.com for more details. Terms and conditions apply. Home purchase applications only. Subject to loan approval.
It's ReliaBank's March Mortgage Madness. Apply, close, earn $500. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates. At your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Tired of walking out in the morning with a thick layer of frost and having to scrape your car? Don't want to freeze sitting waiting for the car to warm up? Well, what are you waiting for? Call Jason and the crew at Sunmasters in Pierre, and they can install your remote start today so you can stay warm this winter and keep those windshields defrosted from the comfort inside your home. Call 224-6102 or stop in today at 1020 East Sioux Avenue. Sunmasters in Pierre.
Introducing new Queso Blanco from Taco John's. It amplifies everything on our menu, kind of like a hype man. Melty, cheesy, white cheddar goodness.
Came in drifting.
With just the right amount of jalapeno heat.
Where my peppers at? Oh, yeah, right here in the queso.
Our Queso Blanco remixes anything, like the Boss Burrito for only $6.
Remix.
Download our app for exclusive deals at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
Never enough queso.
Hello, hockey fans. First National Bank is excited to sponsor the 2021 Varsity Hockey State Tournament. Good luck to all the talented players, and a special shout out to our hometown team, the Hawaii Capitals. At First National Bank, we're always on your team and ready with the assist to reach your financial goals. Check us out at firstnationalbanks.com or at First National BNK on Facebook. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
CapitalCityRock.com, also 1480 KSDR Watertown. Nice to have you with us from the Mesa Ice Arena. They had some special ceremonies going on this morning, and Jim Lloyd, fill us in.
At 9 o'clock this morning, along with this hockey tournament, always comes the awards for the year. And one of the things that they do award is second team and first team awards. Some of the names that we'll recognize on this first team is Caitlin Holland from Aberdeen, Kelsey Amick from Mitchell, Brooke Jarman from Mitchell, Reese Amick from Mitchell, wow. Lily Moon from Sioux Falls, and Kylie Vanderesh from Sioux Falls. That is your first team all-state. And then they awarded a second team. It's Kieran Vugdeveen from Brookings, Savannah Barber from Brookings. Kayla Mork from Sioux Falls. And Hefty, that's Barrett Hefty from Sioux Falls. Justice Small from Aberdeen. Jaden Runge, that's the goaltender from Brookings. So that rounds out your second team. And a coach of the year was a Sioux Falls coach, and we had him on for an interview. That's Berkovich. Mark Berkovich was the awarded the coach of the year this year with girls varsity.
All right, Bukovic, nice job for him.
There's also another nice award that comes out. It's a character award. This is a real nice one to get. Caitlin Holland got a Hobie Baker Award. And
good.
Fatima Keys from Oahe, or Rias from Oahe. Lucia Vidas from Sioux, from Rushmore.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, no kidding. Sioux Falls, Sophia Schmaltz. Yankton, Grace Livingston. Brookings, Alexis Shelsky. Jenna Kaiser from Oahe. And Nicole Coops from Sioux Center. Taylor Espen from Watertown. Those are Hobie Baker Award winners. And we will cut away for just a little bit, and we are going to come back to this one. A 1-1 tie in this girls varsity contest. CapitalCityRocks.com. KSDR.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide root canal treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zanders, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
In 2020, we learned keeping close to home and family is more important than ever. As a locally owned and operated financial institution, Dakota Land Federal Credit Union has been keeping it close to home since 1935, offering you a full lineup of services with local decision-making and local servicing. If you live, work, worship, or attend school in any of our 27 counties, Dakota Land Federal Credit Union is as close to home as it gets. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
Hello, hockey fans. First National Bank is excited to sponsor the 2021 Varsity Hockey State Tournament. Good luck to all the talented players, and a special shout out to our hometown team, the Hawaii Capitals. At First National Bank, we're always on your team and ready with the assist to reach your financial goals. Check us out at firstnationalbanks.com or at First National BNK on Facebook. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Introducing new Queso Blanco from Taco John's. It amplifies everything on our menu, kind of like a hype man. Melty, cheesy, white cheddar goodness.
Came in dripping.
With just the right amount of jalapeno heat.
Where my peppers at? Oh, yeah, right here in the queso.
Our Queso Blanco remixes anything, like the Boss Burrito for only $6.
Remix.
Download our app for exclusive deals at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
Never enough queso.
Welcome back to the Mace Ice Arena, Watertown, South Dakota side of this year's state varsity girls hockey tournament. Watertown won earlier today, 4-1 in the consolation round as they beat Huron. Sioux Center Oahe right here, tied at 1-1 after one period of play. And of course for the Capitals, it'll be Stuart Fromm. Abigail down to the right now, defending the goal to our right. And of course, it'll be Allison Moore defending the goal to our left for the Sioux Center Storm, a 1-1 hockey game. Glad to have you with us today on the CapitalCityRocks.com, and of course also 1480 KSDR. Off the opening face-off, Sioux Center wins the draw. They play it back into the Oahe zone. Stahl goes after that loose puck, gets to it, clears it back to the blue line. Shot on that time by Van Voorst. Puts a shot on. Fromm is there, and I think they score a goal.
15 seconds into this one, Sioux Center Storm finds one right in front of the goal. Strom stopped the first one, had a rebound, and Sioux Center Storm's going to take A 2-1 nothing just 15 seconds into this period.
They are. We've seen that more than once. Looks like it'll probably be Jenna King, I believe, that gets that goal. Which, if it is for King, would be her 20th of the year. 16:38 just underway, second period action. Sioux Center breaks the tie. Here comes Swenson. Has it knocked away. Walhoff gets the assist on that apparently. And King gets the goal for Sioux Center. So it's 2-1. Sioux Center gets that lead back quickly. Picked up here, of course, by Sioux Center. And this is King, speaking of which. She plays it back into the Oahe zone. Giving some pressure back there defensively, of course, for Oahe was Nemec and Larson. And they play it back into the Sioux Center zone. Van Voorst goes back to get that loose puck. Plays near side here for Walhoff along the near boards. Kafka gets to it, puts it out front, gets a pack pass that time from Kaiser. Can't control it, centering pass, Kaiser gets to it, knocked away. Then of course out there as well was Larson. Couldn't get to the puck, picked up here by King, knocked down, picked up here, backhander by Kaiser, wouldn't go. Getting to that puck of course and putting a shot right on goal and hanging on was Briley Kafka. She has 6 goals, actually 7. In this year for the Oahe. So Kafka will face off here to the right of Allison Moore in the Sioux Center zone. They get everybody set. Here's Buffalo and Gray to her left. Face off won by Sioux Center. That's Van Voorst. Near side Van Voorst. Van Voorst, yep. 2 players with that. Gets out here, picked up here by Kafka. In the slot, puts a shot on that goes back behind the net. Shot it a little bit high. Picked up here by Oahe, losing the handle, picked up by Sioux Center. They'll break it out here, left side, with that puck, of course, was Cannigator. Takes to the left side, working down there. Out front, pass, and actually a shot that gets deflected that time. Comes off near side here. Sioux Center with the puck. That's Van Voorst near side here. Can't get to it. Kept in by Van Voorst. Puts a shot on. Broken up in traffic. And Oahe comes up with the puck. They'll clear it back to the blue line. Picked up here by Van Voorst. Goes off a Pierce skate that time. That was Miller. Goes to the far corner. Somebody lost a glove. Picked up here by them. And of course, Oahe clears it all the way down the ice so that gal could get her glove back on. 14,
Is that what the
42.
whistle's for?
That was what it was for. It was very conveniently put together.
The glove hit the ground and the whistle blew.
17-10 shots on goal favor Sioux Center, and on the scoreboard right now 2-1 as Swenson will face off here against looks like King. King with that long hair, and actually that time it was Tinklenberg, beg your pardon. Comes back here to Walhoff, puts a shot on, kicked out that time to the far side. Cannigator gets it for Sioux Center. Comes back out to the point as they hold the zone, picked up here by Oahe. Back in the neutral zone, back to get it, of course, Van Voorst. Plays it off near side here, and that was Walhoff, not Van Voorst. Comes here as they tried to hold the zone, picked up here by Sioux Center. They do. That is King that puts a shot on that gets misdirected there. Another shot out front. King gets to the rebound, takes it into the corner, looks for a centering pass. With that puck, puts a shot on, a bad angle. She goes down, puck goes down, and of course the goalie is down.
King took a shot there. It looked like she was going to pass, and then she decided to go with the backhand. And we're going to have a roughing call here, or a check.
And let's see who's coming off
King
here.
no more than took the shot. And that's number 16. That's Ullman. Brenna Ullman's going to have to go in for 2 on a check right in front of the goalie.
At 14:05.
Roughing.
2 minutes for roughing as Sioux Center holds the zone up 2-1 right here. They'd like to add to that. Far side over there, of course, is King. Looking back out front here. Rink wide pass comes over here for Walhoff. Walhoff goes into the corner looking for a centering pass. A give and go. Had a person right out there. Couldn't do so. Shot on. Blocked that time by Oahe. They clear it back out. Couldn't get it up. Now Oahe comes up with that loose puck. Good job that time by Oahe. That was Larson. Takes it back in, but Sioux Center comes back with a nice back check. Takes the puck away. They pick it up here, but a good job that time. Another nice job by Larson. Clears it back here. Walhoff has to go back to get it in her own zone. Stick handles the puck here, and of course some pressure put on by Larson, doing a great job killing it off. Comes back here right side. This, of course, is Coops. Coops with the puck for Sioux Center. Then, of course, Oahe gets it, and they'll flip it all the way down the ice. Rolling puck at 12:58 to go. Period number 2. You've rattled off nearly 5 minutes, 4 minutes and 5 seconds to be exact in the second period. It's a 2-1 Sioux Center lead. They'll plank it off the near glass here. Oahe does. Sioux Center gets it, clears it back into the Oahe zone. Getting to it, then clipping it ahead is Stahl. She dumps it right back in, and Van Voorst goes back to get it for Sioux Center in her own zone. Plays it back behind her own net for Walhoff. Walhoff comes up with a puck far rail. Long pass here. Comes onto the stick that time of Vanderswag. Vanderswag had a poke checked away. Gets it back, though. Takes it to the corner. Centering pass. Oahe right there. They clear it all the way down the ice. And 12 seconds to go on this power play. This, of course... What was the power play name?
It's a Pelican Power Sports power play.
Exactly so. Comes back in the neutral zone. I couldn't find the handle quick enough. I knew you could. Cleared around the boards. Walhoff goes back to get the puck, and both teams now at full strength. Sioux Center with the puck in their own zone. Oahe over there was Rice. Rice lost the handle. Gets to it right there. She's a tall young lady, and of course Gray is over there as well. Picked up here, of course, by Van Voorst. Pass right side here, a little too far that time for Vanderswag. Oahe gets it. They play it back in the Sioux Center zone. Back to get it will be Walhoff. Walhoff plays a lot of minutes on the Sioux Center line. Comes up with the puck here. Skates with it out to the blue line. Pass left side broken up that time by Oahe. Back to Walhoff to get it at his own blue line. Plays it back to Oahe. They come up with a puck in their own zone. That's Miller. Plays it back to Walhoff. They're playing catch out there. Comes right side here, a little bit too far that time for their intended target, which of course was Vanderswag. Comes back out here in the Oahe zone. Takes it back beyond the net, looking for a centering pass. Had Kuster right there, but she couldn't get the stick down on that loose puck. Picked up by Oahe. Rink-wide pass that time for Gray. Taken by Sioux Center back, and Vanderswag dumps it back in the Oahe zone. Picked up here, of course, defensively. Ullman picks it up now for Oahe. Comes back out here, right side. This is Tinklenberg. Tinklenberg with a puck looking for a centering pass. Works down there against Ullman. Ullman off the glass it goes, but the zone held that time by Sioux Center. Centering pass out front there. Gets misdirected. Comes out here near side. Oahe takes it up the ice. Near side here, that is, of course, Kaiser. Plays it rink wide with a bullet on a pass. Picked up here by Sioux Center, far side. Sioux Center up 2-1. Rink wide pass as Oahe makes a change right here. And of course that is King. Plays it back into the Oahe zone, and it will be Swenson. Looking for a centering pass there. Comes all the way back in the neutral zone over the blue line. Skating hard after that is Cannigator. They will wave off any icing. Cannigator picks up the puck for Sioux Center. Had her pocket picked nicely that time by Oahe. And very nicely picked by Larson. Larson does a lot of little things out there you don't always realize. She may not get a lot of goals, but she does a lot of good jobs out there playing for both ends of the ice for the Oahe Capitals.
A great back check by her that time.
Yeah, exactly right. Picked up here, of course, by Van Voorst. Goes right side with it. Tried to get it over to a teammate. Was broken up that time. And, of course, getting over there for them was Vanderswag. Comes back out here near side, picked up by King. King takes it in over the blue line, right side, skates in, puts a shot on. It was deflected that time by Oahe. Nicely done that time, of course, by the Oahe's Larson again. I tell you, she does a good job out there. And, of course, along the near rail here, taking the puck back behind the Oahe zone is Sioux Center. Broken up, they hold the zone, comes back to Walhoff, puts a shot on that, Karam's wide. Comes back behind the net, picked up here by Sioux Center, the Storm. And then it is for the Oahe Capitals, putting a shot right on. Fromm was there, cleared away nicely at the last moment by Swenson. Good job there. Picked up almost by Cannigator. Comes out front, Cannigator slot, comes left side Vandervorst. Picked up here, of course, by Sioux Center. Knocked down that time by Oahe. And that's Stahl doing a great job back behind her own net. Plays it far side over here. They'll keep the puck in play, and they hold the zone. Shot right on that time. And Fromm, fortunately, went off her pad. Centering pass again as well. Comes out here. Walhoff gets to it. Puts a shot on. Broken up off a skate that time of Nemec. Picked up here by Oahe. They'll clear it all the way down the ice with 8:21 to play. Icing called here. Probably a good time to take that icing call. And, of course, on the scoreboard right now, tickled pink. It shows a 2-1 Sioux Center lead. They've outshot Oahe 20-10.
Both teams stuck on the ice a long time. It's that old second period when both teams, neither one of them can get off the ice. They were beat.
They really were. So face-off coming here for Sioux Center, and that is McCord. McCord in the third line, shot out front, a bullet that goes wide off Vandervoort's stick. Picked up here, of course, by Buffalo. Micah gets it over here to Kafka. Has a goal in this game, gets separated from the pucks. Separated that time by Walhoff. Walhoff stick handles a puck over the blue line, and Sioux Center is offside. So 7:59 to go. Nice to have you with us on the Tickle Pink scoreboard. Still 2-1 Sioux Center, and still 20-10 shots on goal with the Storm. The advantage there. They'll take the face-off just outside the blue line, just outside the Oahe blue line. Leading 2-1. They drop the puck there. McCord was the gal that got to it. Puts it back in play. Picked up here, of course. And that is for them. Cannigator. Yep, they have a couple of Cannigators. One's 7, one's 9. This is the 7-1 that plays right here. This, of course, is Aubrey. Shot goes back behind the Oahe goal. Comes out here near side. Picked up by the Capitals. They'll clear it out here. Rink wide pass. Intercepted that time by Sioux Center. Picked up here by Walhoff. Walhoff has good puck sense and also good vision of that puck. Comes over here to Vandervoorst. Walhoff with a backhander. Lost it. Got it back. Neutral zone picked up here, of course, by Buffalo. Micah Buffalo picked up here by Sioux Center. They come back 2-on-2 looking for a centering pass. Broken up there that time by Oahe. That was picked up defensively that time by Miller. They'll play far side. I've not said Burns' name today, and I don't think she has played. And a backhander that time by Sioux Center would not find the mark. That was Cannigator. Picked up here, of course, still as Oahe having trouble breaking out of their zone. Played ahead that time to a Buffalo. Then goes down hard, back in the Oahe zone. Sioux Center really keeping the pressure on. And, of course, 6:47 to play in the period. Vandervoorst takes it in over the blue line, in the zone, in the slot, puts a shot on, scores. She scores all right. And that was Mackenzie Vandervoorst.
12 goals in the regular season. Gets one here to make this a 3-1 game. And she did a really good job. Came down with her backhand and worked a long time to get to her forehand. And she got it done and went right behind the goalie.
So it's 3-1, 6:38 to play period number 2. And, of course, the offside called here against Sioux Center. Mackenzie Vandervoorst, 13th goal of the year, 3-1. So a couple of goals here has given Oahe, or I should say Sioux Center, a little breathing room. Back over here to Vandervoorst, speaking of such. Puts it ahead now for King. King knocks it down, tries to go after that loose puck. Picked up by Oahe defensively. That was Stahl. Stahl plays to the far corner over there. Sioux Center keeps it alive. They take it into the corner. Looking for a centering pass. They had a person out there, but she couldn't catch up with the puck. Sioux Center does. Plays it off the board. Back in the neutral zone to, of course, Vandervoorst. Vandervoorst handles the puck over the blue line. Skating it again. Puts a shot on that goes high off the shoulder, I think, that time, of Fromm, and goes into the far corner.
That shot looked a lot like the last one.
Yeah, it really did. 6:03 to play, and it's a second period action. 22 shots on goal to 10. Sioux Center right now with the advantage there, and on the scoreboard 3-1. And of course, Kuster will face off here against Oahe and actually wins the draw. Cannigator's out there as well. Namick goes after that loose puck back behind her own net. Taken away though by Sioux Center, looking for a centering pass. Brahms right out there to cover it up as Sioux Center was trying to dig it out that time. That was Kuster.
Fromm not afraid to get down on the ice to get those things covered up, and she dove out that time.
Yeah. So 5:50 to play, and period number 2, and Oahe will make a change here. This is that second period, always toughest because you're farthest from your bench. Kuster will face off here against Swenson for Oahe, and Sioux Center controls the puck. They keep it in the zone. Centering pass out front there, and Fromm knocks that one down to make it 24, actually 21 saves on the afternoon. And so far, 9 saves for Allison Moore. She's starting to feel like the Maytag man at the other end out there. There ain't nobody down here. So Kuster will face off here against Swenson, and off the face-off, Oahe wins the draw. They'll flip it out here far side, then coming back to go after it, of course, is a Rice. Rice does so, clears of the neutral zone, picked up here by Oahe. That 16 is Ullman. Ullman with a puck, gets it over here to Rice. Rice isn't the biggest player out there, but she's easy to find, and she does a good job. Comes back out here, they'll keep it in. Nemec knocks it down at the blue line. We have a whistle-stopping play with 5:14 to go in the period. Later today, of course, we'll have more hockey for you. That'll feature Sioux Falls and Brookings. First semifinal game this afternoon at 4:30, followed by tonight, and that will feature the Aberdeen taking on Mitchell. Off the face-off, Sioux Center controls. They play it off the near rail into the neutral zone, picked up here by Oahe. They play it back to the blue line. Back up here, Oahe comes up with it in their own zone, neutral zone. Pass ahead for Swenson, picked up here, of course, by Larson. Puts a shot on, broken up that time by Sioux Center. That's Walhop. Defensively, another shot, hits the side of the net, hit the pipe that time, picked up here by Swenson. Looking for a centering pass, and Oahe needs a goal here in the worst way. Keister goes after that puck, actually Kaiser, beg your pardon, far side. Kaiser over there, and of course for Sioux Center Storm, it was Regenetter that was over there for Sioux Center. As Swenson goes after that loose puck near side, looks for a centering pass. Right there was Kaiser, couldn't get the stick down on it. Knocked down by Nemec in the neutral zone, has trouble with the puck. Gets to it now, plays it back at the blue line ahead, grabbed that time by Walhoff. Walhoff, long lead pass, finds Regenetter, speaking of such, takes it over the blue line, gets ridden off the puck. A pair of fours going after that loose puck right there. And of course, Kaiser, the one for Oahe. Here's Van Voorst with a goal today, takes it in the corner, looks for a centering pass right out front there. Gets misdirected, comes back out here for Oahe. They'll play a long pass this time at center ice. Picked up here, of course, by Kaiser. She's the captain. Clears it ahead, picked up by Walhoff in the Sioux Center zone with 3:50 to play in the second period. 3-1, Sioux Center with the lead. Going after that loose puck out here, trying to keep it in that time was Nemec. Couldn't do so for Oahe. Sweeping it away, coming up with it there, of course, is Larson. Larson is all over the ice, does a great job with a backhand pass, gets it back in the neutral zone, a shot right on Fromm, and she steers it to the near corner over here with 3.5 minutes to play in the second period. Both these teams will be glad to get back to closer to their benches for that third period.
Yeah, it's happened quite a few times. They got stuck out on the ice for some long shifts, maybe a 2-minute shift.
Kafka goes up here, and she'll go against Tinklenberg in the face-off circle to the left of Moore, as Sioux Center actually wins the draw. Running in over here, of course, is Gray along the near rail. Picked up here, long lead pass. Getting to that puck, of course, for them will be Miller for Oahe. Clears it back here. Sioux Center knocks it down. Picked up here by Gray. Can't get to the loose puck. Picked up by Van Voorst in the neutral zone. Stick handles back to her blue line, back in her own zone. Circles around. Gets it back ahead now, this time for King. King takes it in over the blue line. Has it poked away. Goes after that loose puck in the zone. And, of course, back there as well for them is Ullman for Oahe. And picked up here by King. She stays with it. She got a string on that puck, I swear. Comes out here, puts a backhander on. Fromm makes the stop and says, where's that puck? She covers it up with 2:46 left.
Jenna King's done that a few times where she makes a couple of big circles, gets ahead of Steve and tries to get a little backhand in. She's done that 2 or 3 times tonight.
Oahe gets out there right now. Swenson, I beg your pardon. Kaiser and Larson. They make a change. And the face-off to the left of Fromm in the Oahe zone. Oahe wins the draw, clears it off the boards all the way down the ice. They wave off any icing, picked up here by Van Voorst. Loses the handle, picks it up far side over there, and lost it again, comes up with it now, plays it around the boards. Comes out here, of course, for King. Knocked down there, picked up here. This is Cannigator. Gets separated from the puck. Nice defensive effort by Stahl. Takes it away that time. Shots on. Close range. Another backhander that time by Sioux Center. Wouldn't go, and Fromm jumps out on it and hangs on against the King, trying to put a backhander on net.
Fromm continues to be busy down there and doing a really nice job keeping that thing out of the net.
23 saves for her today. It's been a little less hectic, though, than it was last night when she had to face Aberdeen.
Yeah, the relentless pucks
they
by
are
Aberdeen.
Relentless. Yeah, you're right. Coops facing off. Actually, Kuster that time facing off for Sioux Center. Left side, it goes off a skate there. Picked up by Oahe. Kept in that time, though, by Sioux Center defensively. Then it's picked up here by Oahe, left side here. This is Swenson. Olivia gets to that puck. It's separated, puts a centering pass out front. They had it there. Larson, she couldn't get the stick on it with a backhander. Comes back behind the Sioux Center net with 1:45 to play. Picked up here by Candigator. Pass a little too far that time for Kuster. Picked up here by Oahe at center ice. Dumps it back in to the zone. Sioux Center zone with 1:33 to play. 3-1 hockey game. Sioux Center with the lead. They'll play it all the way down the ice. And icing will be called here against the Storm. 1:25. The winner plays Watertown tomorrow for the Consolation Championship. 9 in the morning. So you'll have to get up early. Get your breakfast and get here to the
We'll have
Mace
to be here
Ice
early.
Arena. Yeah.
Mace will be open early tomorrow. It'll probably be a
That's
little
right.
chilly in here in the morning like it usually is.
Oh, yeah, I think so. And, of course, it'll be Kafka facing off here for Oahe. Back it comes here to her defenseman Ullman to put a shot on, broken up in traffic. Sioux Center comes up with that loose puck. Looks along the far rail here. Finds, of course, King gets it eventually that time, and that was from Candigator. Should have remembered that. Candigator's 9, Candigator 7. How could you miss? Comes out here, and of course getting to that puck is Oahe. That was Gray. Poked off her stick. Then getting to it, of course, is Sioux Center again. That was Ullman. Plays ahead for Gray. Gray puts a shot on. Kicked out that time by Allison Moore. It wasn't a real hard shot. Kafka gets to it along the near rail here. Steers it back into the corner. Sioux Center goes after that loose puck over there. Working down there. And, of course, you have, among others, Rice out there. Pass comes out to King. Flips it out here to center ice for Candigator. Candigator goes after that loose puck with 33 seconds to play. They'd love to get another goal here. And, of course, Oahe says, no way. Walhoff puts a shot on. Deflected. Goes back behind the net. In the Oahe zone. Picked up here by Sioux Center. They've beaten Oahe the last 2 times they've played. High off the glass and into the bench, if you will. And, of course, that was Sioux Center's bench. So the face-off coming in the Oahe zone to the left of Abigail Stewart from 17 seconds in the period. And Kuster will face off here against Swenson. They drop the puck. Who has it? And it's picked up here by Swenson. Swenson stick handles, loses it back in the corner over there. Picked up, I think that was over there, Candigator. Picked up here. Sioux Center comes back out deep in the slot, puts a shot on. Boy, Fromm was definitely screened that time, wouldn't have seen anything. And that's the horn ending the period. So 23 saves in that game so far for Oahe's Fromm. 23 after 2 periods. And for Sioux Center's Moore, right now, she has 11 saves. Actually, it'd be 10, I beg your pardon. 10 saves after 2 periods of play. In that second period, scoring all, of course, to Sioux Center. They had 2 goals. Scoring 15 seconds into the second period. It was King getting her 13th goal of the year. I think it's more than that. It's her 20th goal of the year, with Walhoff assisting. Sioux Center grabbed a 2-1 lead at the end of 15 seconds into the second period. They score again 10 minutes, 5 seconds later. This time, of course, it is Mackenzie Van Vorst for Sioux Center at the 6:40 mark, making it a 3-1 score after 2 periods of play. And again, so far, goals by the period, it is 1. For Sioux Center in that period, plus 2, and of course for Oahe, they had 1 in that first period, but none in the second. I have to get everything squared away sometimes, and we have finally done that. So we've reached our second intermission, and of course we're glad to have you with us on, of course, CapitalCityRock.com, and of course this second intermission brought to you by Pizza Ranch. We'll come back in 2 minutes.
Looking to start the new year off right? Why not start it with an auto loan with Oahe Federal Credit Union? For a limited time, Oahe Federal Credit Union is offering 90 days no payments on all auto loans with rates as low as 2.4%. There is no going wrong. Stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre and see how the girls of Oahe Federal Credit Union can help you.
People helping people. Oahe Federal Credit Union.
the game, come on out to Grey Goose Store and Social Club. Dine in, carry out, stop by for refreshments. Fill up your tank with quality fuel. We've got it all at Grey Goose Store and Social Club, just off of Grey Goose Road, behind the red line of the capital city. Go Capitals!
When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Hello, hockey fans. First National Bank is excited to sponsor the 2021 Varsity Hockey State Tournament. Good luck to all the talented players, and a special shout out to our hometown team, the Hawaii Capitals. At First National Bank, we're always on your team and ready with the assist to reach your financial goals. Check us out at firstnationalbanks.com or at First National BNK on Facebook. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Tired of walking out in the morning with a thick layer of frost and having to scrape your car? Don't want to freeze sitting waiting for the car to warm up? Well, what are you waiting for? Call Jason and the crew at Sunmasters in Pierre, and they can install your remote start today so you can stay warm this winter and keep those windshields defrosted from the comfort inside your home. Call 224-6102 or stop in today at 1020 East Sioux Avenue. Sunmasters in Pierre.
And we say welcome back as we have completed 2 periods of play right now. 3-1 Sioux Center with the lead in this hockey game. Sioux Center scored 14:34 in period number 1. It was Cannigator getting the goal for Sioux Center. They had a 1-0 lead. And then with 9.5 seconds left, it was Kafka taking the puck from end to end for Oahe and scoring with a nice little wrist shot. 9.5 seconds left. It was a 1-1 hockey game after 1. But Sioux Center has outscored Oahe here 2-0 in the second period. 15 seconds in, Sioux Center's King getting her 20th goal of the year with Walhoff assisting. Grabbed a 2-1 lead. They scored 10 minutes, 5 seconds later. This time Mackenzie Van Voorst with a goal for Sioux Center. Their lead right now is 3-1 after 2 periods of play. And as far as saves in the contest right now, Moore has only 10 saves thus far and 23 saves for, of course, from, that of course is Abigail Stewart from, for Oahe. The winner will again face Watertown tomorrow in the Consolation Championship, and the loser gets to take the summer off, if I can put it that way. And of course, coming up here at 4:30 this afternoon, Sioux Falls and Brookings in the first semifinal matchup. Aberdeen and Mitchell play at 7 o'clock for tonight. We should have John Winkler back from there by that time. And of course, Winkler, Mr. Winks, is down in, of course, at Sioux Falls O'Gorman broadcasting basketball this afternoon on KCCR. They should be in the third period right now with Pierre at, of course, Sioux Falls O'Gorman in basketball. We don't mention basketball much on this hockey broadcast because it's all hockey. And of course, it's all hockey as far as Pierre is concerned too. But it's all usually it's all hockey.
That's right, hockey it is. We have one period left in this one, and it's a 3-1 game, Sioux Center, and we're going to step away for 3 minutes. Back in a few.
Hello, hockey fans. First National Bank is excited to sponsor the 2021 Varsity Hockey State Tournament. Good luck to all the talented players, and a special shout out to our hometown team, the Hawaii Capitals. At First National Bank, we're always on your team and ready with the assist to reach your financial goals. Check us out at firstnationalbanks.com or at First National BNK on Facebook. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Introducing new Queso Blanco from Taco John's. It amplifies everything on our menu, kind of like a hype man. Melty, cheesy, white cheddar goodness.
Came in dripping.
With just the right amount of jalapeno heat.
Where my peppers at? Oh, yeah, right here in the queso.
Our Queso Blanco remixes anything, like the Boss Burrito for only $6.
Remix.
Download our app for exclusive deals at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
Never enough queso.
The frigid air of winter and the blistering heat of summer can really put a dent into your pocketbook. The gang at Weatherall Roofing and Insulation in Pierce say, just foam it. Saving money on your energy bills is what it's all about with Weatherall Roofing and Insulation. Let Weatherall Roofing and Insulation help you save money with their custom spray foam or blow-in fiberglass insulation. Call 224-7982 for a free estimate. And remember, just foam it.
It's been a long winter, but now it's time to start thinking spring and summer. Hi, it's Jason at Leisure Palace. Start planning your backyard escape now and get the best prices of the year. Hot tubs, fire tables, patio furniture, and swimming pools. Imagine sliding into a hot spring or caldera spa and having the jets pulsate and rejuvenate your body. Then take a few more steps into your own outdoor pool. Get these great products at the guaranteed lowest prices. 0% financing and cash discounts are available. Leisure Palace, creating your perfect escape on the corner of Euclid and Capitol in Pierre.
Now's the time to get a great deal on Kubota equipment, like versatile #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Two more games to go this afternoon and tonight here at the Mesa. And tomorrow, of course, we'll have the Consolation Championship at 9, third place game at 11:30, and the championship for the Varsity Girls State Hockey Tournament at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Next week, we'll do it all over. It'll be the boys. That'll be in Sioux Falls at the Iceplex, the Shields Iceplex. Starting next Friday morning at 9 o'clock, it'll be the Rushmore taking on Sioux Center, followed by those Oahe Capitals playing the Huron All-Stars. Then at 2 o'clock, or 2:05 to be exact, Sioux Falls 2 takes on Sioux Falls 1. They should know each other very well. And, of course, Watertown plays the #1 seed Brookings. That'll be, of course, coming up at 4:35 next Friday afternoon. The Lakers were happy to get in the tournament. Guess what? Your reward? You get to play Brookings again. They played them already twice this year, and Brookings has won both 9-1 and 9-0. So that doesn't look like a real good matchup, but we'll have to wait and see, because that's why they play the games. And, of course, Watertown did defeat Pierre, or I should say Brookings, beg your pardon, last year at the last game late in the season down at Brookings 3-2, and Brookings has never forgotten. And as a result, they've pummeled them the last 3 times, getting 9 goals each game. So it's about time to pay those boys back, but we'll have to wait and see how that all turns out.
Yeah, that'll be a tall task. You know, Brookings boys right now are playing better, as good as anybody, and of course, don't worry, don't count out Oahe Capitals, because that's a pretty good hockey team. They were undefeated in the season a long time.
Yeah, they were.
And finally fell to, I think it was Brookings they lost to.
Late in the season.
And late in the season, but boy, any of those teams, Oahe, Brookings, or the Rushmore Thunder, any Sioux Falls teams, there's some pretty good teams, and we're going to see them all next week.
Well, it should be fun. It would appear to be that Brookings would be the team to beat, but then you start throwing in all those other teams, as you mentioned, and there's some very good hockey teams in there. So it could be a very interesting matchup. And, of course, we almost always seem to get an upset or two.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that should be fun. But the Shields Iceplex, they play the first 2 days, Friday, Saturday. Then they'll move over to the Denny Sanford Premier Center, and that will be the 3 games on Sunday. Not sure why they're doing that, but that's how it all worked out. I think it has something to do with COVID, because, of course, when they set it up originally, Shields Iceplex only wanted it limited to like 250 people. And, of course, the South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association, if I can spit that out, I've only looked at it a billion times. They, of course, wanted to be able to get as many people in there as you could. And then, of course, so they said, how about we take it to the Denny? And the Denny, of course, is a big place. Everybody should be able to social distance there.
The other nice thing about that is that on championship day, everybody goes to neutral ice, and that's kind of unique. I don't think South Dakota has ever done that before. So I know Minnesota does that. They have a different venue they move to, but it'll be kind of neat for the kids to play in that big arena.
Right. Well, Minnesota used to have the hockey tournament of all hockey tournaments years and years ago when they all played at the St. Paul Civic Center. You'd play games On Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they get 103,000 people in there in 3 days. Then they decided they had to change it up a little bit because they got greedy. And so then they, of course, had to make it a little bit bigger tournament in a couple of different venues. And they have totally messed it up since that time.
Spoken from a true Minnesota hockey fan.
That's right. That's right.
We're going to step away here for one more break, and then we're going to come back. We're going to bring you the third period. Sioux Center winning right now over the Oahe Capitals 3-1.
Drop that puck! Drop that puck! Drop that puck! Hey, hockey fans, before or after the game, come on out to Grey Goose Store and Social Club. Dine in, carry out, stop by for refreshments. Fill up your tank with quality fuel. We've got it all at Grey Goose Store and Social Club, just off of Grey Goose Road, behind the red line of the capital city. Go Capitals!
Lace up your shoes, because it's back.
ReliaBank's March Mortgage Madness.
Apply for a mortgage in March, and when your loan closes,
You could earn $500 that will be deposited into your ReliaBank account.
visit your local ReliaBank branch or go to ReliaBankMortgage.com for more details. Terms and conditions apply. Home purchase applications only. Subject to loan approval.
It's ReliaBank's March Mortgage Madness. Apply, close, earn $500. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide root canal treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at EnvirotechWaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Hello, hockey fans. First National Bank is excited to sponsor the 2021 Varsity Hockey State Tournament. Good luck to all the talented players, and a special shout out to our hometown team, the Oahe Capitals. At First National Bank, we're always on your team and ready with the assist to reach your financial goals. Check us out at firstnationalbanks.com or at First National BNK on Facebook. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the Mace. We're glad to have you with us. Oahe already out here. They'll have Swenson and Kaiser and Larson to start this second or third period, as the case may be. Stahl and Ullman on defense for the gals in Kelly Green. And, of course, Sioux Center will counter with this line of King, Tinklenberg, and Canagator. Out there defensively, they'll have Coops and also Walhoff. And the face-off won here by Sioux Center eventually, and they dump it back into the Oahe zone. Back to get it, of course, for Oahe will be Ullman. Takes it back behind her own net as we start third period action. A little bit far, gets away a little bit from Larson up there. Comes back in as Sioux Center plays it back in the Oahe zone. Along the near rail here, they clear it out. Neutral zone picks up here by Walhoff. She gathers in the puck back in her own zone. Works down there, of course, against Swenson. Played ahead that time nicely by Buffalo. Plays it back into the Sioux Center zone. Of course, Oahe's going to have to be very aggressive here, down by 2 goals, and it's the last period to play. Long here near side, Miller lost the handle. Ahead it comes here to King, puts a shot on. Fromm makes the save. King waited just a touch, maybe too long to pull the trigger, and Fromm stayed right with her and made the nice save.
Yeah, King was waiting for Fromm to move, and she never did.
No.
It was a standoff.
It was a standoff, and Fromm won it. So 16-15. And, of course, Abigail's been very stellar in the net today. She did a good job, actually did a good job yesterday against a very good Aberdeen team. And the Oahe Capitals win the draw. That was Larson. Clears it out here, but then poked off her stick, picked up by Kafka. Plays it out here, and, of course, shot in that time. Cleared back into the zone by Sioux Center. That was Walhoff from the point. Backhander that time goes back behind the net. Canagator looks for a centering pass, broken up that time. Right along the rail. And then, of course, a couple of players go down. They freeze the puck up against the net, and we'll have a face-off coming. Miller was out front, got the sticks up a little bit, not intentionally, and they'll have a face-off coming to the left of the Oahe netminder. That, of course, is Stuart Fromm. Abigail. Face-off here is Kuester, Kuester. Megan off the face-off. They win it back to Candigator for Sioux Center. They hold the zone, back to the point. Shot that time by Walhoff, carries wide. Going after that loose puck is Candigator. Candigator with the puck along the near rail. Centering pass, nobody home. Getting to it is Kaiser. Kaiser gets on that loose puck, comes back out here to Kapka, knocked away that time by Sioux Center. Deep in the slot, deep in the zone, as of course Oahe goes after that loose puck that time. For Oahe, that was Ullman, plays it back here, and Sioux Center clears it back in to the zone. And of course, that time, Reganitter, that time for Sioux Center. Loose puck going after the puck there, really chopping at it, trying to look for a centering pass. Had a gal right there, Kuester, she fanned on a backhander. Comes out here, shot right on, Fromm makes the save. Boy, you've got to be really always aware of where people are on the ice. That was off the stick of Candigator. Of course, the other Candigator got the goal. That was Jaden. This was Aubrey.
It's a blind shot. That's a tough one for a goalie, I would think, because you don't see it coming.
Yeah, Swenson on the face-off circle for Oahe here to the left of her netminder. As they're getting out there defensively, of course, is Miller. Face-off here, works down there against Kuester, picked up here by Oahe. That's Stahl, plays it off the far rail. They get it out to the neutral zone, a rolling puck, and getting on it, of course, is Oahe. Then losing it was Swenson, picked up here by, of course, Kaiser. Takes to the right side, gets pushed into the boards just a little bit. Getting in there, of course, is Van Voorst. Back there to help out Van Voorst as well. Plays it to the corner, near side over here. Picked up backhander that time by Kaiser. Couldn't find anybody home. Gets the puck back in the corner along the near rail here. 14:29. We've rattled off, of course, a couple of minutes, 2.5 minutes so far. No scoring in this third period. 3-1 Sioux Center with the lead. Sioux Center clears to the neutral zone. Swenson knocks it down, plays it back into the Sioux Center zone. And of course, Oahe's got to do that. Going after that puck is Nemec. Nemec over here. Swenson gets to the puck as well. She's all over the place. Gets after it in the corner. And of course, Van Voorst plays it around the boards over there. And getting to it, of course, is Coops. Gets it ahead here to Candigator. Down the right side comes Sioux Center on a 2-on-2. Takes it back here looking. Tinklingberg looking out front. Lost their edge of her skate. Goes down. Picked up here by Swenson. She's at one end and she's at the other. Comes out here to Kaiser. Swenson gets that pass. Picks it up here. Takes it off the rail. And gets ridden into the boards that time. By, of course, Candigator. Back into the Sioux Center zone. Near side here is Kafka. Kafka out there right now with Gray and Buffalo. Going after that is Kafka. Looks for a centering pass off the skate that time of a Oahe player, Miller, picked up here by Sioux Center. Back they come the other way. This is King looking for a second goal of the night. Puts a shot out. A nice pad save made that time by Fromm. Comes back to the blue line. Sioux Center will try to hold the zone. We have a whistle stopping play with 13:12 to play in this hockey game. Still 3-1 Sioux Center with the lead. Face off outside. Kaiser will take it outside her own blue line. Works down there against Kuester. Getting out there for Oahe is Miller. Defensively, she gets the puck right off her stick that time. Going back to get it, of course, will be Ullman. Ullman comes up with a stick, plays it along the far board. Sioux Center tries to hold the zone. They do so. Candigator. Ullman can't get to the puck over there. Larson is going after the puck over there as well. Centering pass off the side of the net. Picked up here, back there, and it's picked up now. Centering pass. That was Candigator, and Walhoff had a shot. He just literally put the puck over his stick right over the puck. It's deep in the slot. Comes out here, of course, that is a shot broken up in traffic intended that time for Kuester. Pass out front here, broken up in traffic as well. Shot on, goes back behind the net. That time it was off Andersweg. Comes back out here to Coops. Coops plays it left side here. We have a whistle stopping play at 12:27 to go in this contest.
We're going to have an interference call right in front of the net, and that's going to go on Oahe.
Second penalty is all. Interference.
I'm sorry, it's on Sioux Center. That's going to Vanderswijk.
Okay, Van der Zweig.
So there's going to be a Pelican Power Sports
There
power
is
play
going to
here.
be a Pelican Sports power play shot on that time. The save made by Allison Moore. A backhander that time by Swenson. Gathers the puck back behind the net. Looks out here. She has to her left Kaiser. Kaiser to her left now gets it out to Kaiser on right wing. Kaiser looks back out front here. Knocked down that time off the stick of Larson. And of course King is out there defending and picked up here by Oahe. Swenson, pass over here left side, broken up and knocked down that time, but kept alive defensively by Larson. For Oahe, shot on that time, Swenson scores a power player.
Kaiser to Swenson. Not 100% sure it was a pass from Kaiser, but it looked like maybe a shot that was wide, and Swenson wound up with a one-timer. She's been working hard. It's about time she gets one. Done a great job. We saw her last night and saw her today. She's a good hockey player.
Yeah, you're right. 11:44 to go makes it a 3-2 hockey game now. Sioux Center still has the advantage in shots on goal, 29-12. And Kafka back out here on this line. Cannigator gets it, dumps it into the Sioux Center, I should say the Oahe zone. Picked up here by Oahe. Sioux Center plays it back off the near rail. Here goes into the corner, trickles in the corner. Nemec gets to it now for Oahe. Now there, of course, puts a little bit of urgency in their step. Shot right on goal. Of course, Moore makes the stop and picked up by Walhoff for Sioux Center back deep in their own zone. Pass it right side, broken up in traffic, picked up here by Sioux Center in the neutral ice area, picked up by Van Voorst, who has a goal today. Tries to skate around Stahl, takes it into the Oahe zone. Van Voorst and, of course, Swenson battling for that loose puck comes out here for Nemec. Nemec gets it around the player, scoops it out to the neutral zone, and then getting to it, of course, is Sioux Center. Playing at that time is Walhoff, picked up here, breakaway, well, almost. Picked up by Kafka, puts a shot on, it gets broken up by Van Voorst that time. Loose puck comes back out here, but Oahe almost held the zone, comes back in the neutral zone, picked there that time by Miller. Miller plays it off the near rail, knocked down that time by Sioux Center's Van der Zweig. Van der Zweig plays it back into the Oahe zone, picked up here by Cannigator. Centering pass, broken up in traffic. Loose puck out here, comes onto the stick of Oahe. Oahe takes it out to center ice, skating hard after that puck, getting up with Nemec. Nemec lost the handle, got it back at the blue line though, played it back with a backhander, picked up by Van Voorst. Picking up here, of course, is Oahe, trying to get in the slot, picked up here by Sioux Center as they came back with a nice back check that time. Bouncing puck, and going after that puck is Ullman. Ullman in the corner didn't get it. Sioux Center did, though. Coming up with a centering pass, had a person right there, looked like Coops almost. Comes back out here. Picked up by Coops, speak of such, and of course goes into the corner with 9:44 on the clock. 3-2. Right now with Sioux Center leading Oahe. And a slap that time by Van Voorst. And I think they may have been offside.
No, we're going to have a trip, Jeff.
Oh, trip, okay.
We're going to have a trip that happened deep in the zone. And who's going to go? Is that Swenson? No, it's not Swenson. She's still out there. So it's a Pelican Power Sports power play for Sioux Center as they take a shot off the top.
All right, puck comes back out here at the blue line, picked up by Van Voorst. Rink wide pass over here, comes onto the stick of Van Voorst, takes the left side with it, into the corner, takes it back behind the Oahe net. Right now it is, of course, a power play, Pelican Power Sports power play here. And, of course, it gets deflected in the corner. Sioux Center comes up with it, leading 3-2. They like to get an extra goal here. Comes back out here for Coops. Coops at the blue line, comes right side with it now. Shot on that time in traffic, broken up, comes back out here as again Sioux Center holds his own. Van Voorst. Van Voorst with a puck goes deep in the corner. Centering pass, give and go to Van Voorst, puts it back out there again and cleared away by Oahe, but Walhoff gets to that loose puck, plays it back in the corner. as they're going after that loose puck, of course. A shot out front. Fromm kicks it out. Stahl couldn't quite get to it. Picked up by Van Voorst with 8:28 to go. 50 seconds on the power play for Sioux Center. Up 3-2 right here. Comes out here, Walhoff at the point. Keeps it in, circling around is King. Ever dangerous, puts a shot on. The save made that time by Abigail Stewart Fromm.
Jenna King kind of lulls you to sleep, and she's done that more than once.
Yeah.
She kind of coasts around, looks for a pass, and all of a sudden she shoots a bullet at the goalie.
Yeah.
She's done it about 3 times already today.
Kuster on this face-off circle for Sioux Center. And against Swenson, and Oahe gets it, clears it all the way down the ice, right on goal, so Moore has to stop it. Walhoff has to go back to get it with 8 minutes to play in this hockey game, and right now 27 seconds on the penalty. Shot here, that time Fromm makes the stop, but the rebound goes back behind the net. That was off Cannigator, picked up here by Sioux Center, and then picked up by Oahe. Oahe with the puck in over the blue line, and the pass right side, nobody home. And let's see, that was off the stick that time of Nemec. Picked up here by Sioux Center, back the other way, gets bumped into the boards, knocked down by Swenson. Shot gets deflected back behind the net. Both teams are at full strength once again as Cannigator can't quite come up with it. Backhander that time. Gets deflected in the corner. Swenson is there, picked up by Nemec, clears it around the boards for Oahe. And skating hard after that puck is Kaiser. Goes all the way back, Van Voorst, and Oahe will be called for icing the puck at 7:16. That's a good time to get an icing call, though. They needed a break right there.
Well, something tells me this thing with 7:16 left is not quite over yet.
Yeah, I gotta agree with
3-2.
Sioux Center leading, but boy, it seems like precarious at the moment. And of course, it'll be Van Voorst facing off here, and goes against Kafka. Comes back out here. Sioux Center holds a point, puts a shot on, broken up in traffic. Here's Sioux Center 3-on-2 if they hurry. With an odd man rush, they get to the puck. Skating in this time, shot on. The save made by Moore. I don't know that she had quite the shot that she wanted, but nevertheless, Larson got the shot off. She might have wanted a little bit better situation, but it was more sticking to her ground, to her gut.
Cameron Larson, I don't know if there's anybody that works harder on the ice than she does.
I agree. Kafka, Gray, and Buffalo on this line right here for Oahe. Picked up here off the draw, picked up here by Sioux Center. They have a 3-2 lead, both teams at full strength. Back in the neutral zone, picked up here by King. Gets ridden off that puck, dumps it back into the Oahe zone. After that is Cannigator over here. Cannigator is a goal earlier today, the first one in the game to be exact. Pass back by Van Voorst as she put a backhander on. Plays it back into the Oahe, or I should say the Oahe zone. Yep, Sioux Center goes after that. Nice job that time by Sioux Center. If they hurry, it's 2-on-1 here. They've tried to feed Kaiser, was a little bit behind her. Too bad for Oahe there. Trying to keep it in, though, is, of course, Miller for them, and that's Oahe picked up here, and with the puck right now is Van Voorst. She can fly pretty good. She gets it in there and puts a shot on the side of the net, cleared away that time by, of course, Oahe off the board as well. That was Kafka, overskates the puck, picked up here by Sioux Center. Then that's King, took it away that time from Ullman, plays it back in the Oahe zone with 5:56 to play. 1-goal game, 3-2 Sioux Center right now with the lead. Trying to add to that, and of course, they have the puck right now. Shot that time broken up off a skate. That was taken by Vandersweg. Picked up here by Oahe. This is Kafka. Kafka has a shot and a goal earlier this game. Centering pass at a gal right there, but couldn't get the puck to her. And the puck comes out here deep in the slot. And coming up with it is Swenson. Swenson deep in traffic, and we have, of course, a player that gets taken down with 5:28 to play.
We're going to have an elbow there at mid-ice.
I think we might, yes. 5:28.
How intentional it was, we don't know, but an elbow nonetheless. And that's going to go
against Oahe.
That's Nemec.
That's tough because you're down by a goal.
Timeout Oahe.
And Oahe will take a timeout here, as it will probably a smart move on their part.
We're going to stay right here for this timeout with 5:28 left.
Yes. Nice.
Oahe trailing by just 1.
Yep, nice to have you with us on CapitalCityRock.com, and of course Capital City YouTube. You can watch it in, of course, and also 1480 KSTR Watertown. And we have 2 more games to go yet today, and of course 3 more tomorrow to wrap up the state varsity girls hockey tournament. Nice crowd this afternoon. And Oahe has brought some people, as have, of course, Sioux Center. That's good to see. Support these girls. They do a great job. They bring a lot of fun, a lot of excitement, a lot of entertainment, and it's a great program. Of course, hockey is a great program.
A lot of characters on these teams.
Yeah.
If you sit up here
and
in
a nice way.
Yeah, absolutely. it makes it fun because you see a lot of things just from up here in our Reliabank booth as I watch you call the game. You see a lot of things that go on away from the puck and so forth, and these girls really have a lot of fun with it. They really do.
They do have a lot of fun. They put a lot of heart and soul into it, and they put a lot of hours in.
And they can make you laugh.
Hockey. Yes, they can. Swenson in the face-off circle here. Oahe won the draw, but gets over to, of course, Coops. Coops plays it off the far board over there. Going after that puck in the neutral zone, picked up here by Swenson, lost the handle, picked up here by Oahe, deflected out to the neutral ice area, picked up here by Van Voorst. Van Voorst clears it ahead for King, gets away from King, too far for her, but Sioux Center comes up with the puck, plays it into the Oahe zone. And, of course, around the boards they play it. That time, of course, it was Ullman. Plays it out there, but Sioux Center holds the zone. Van Voorst deep in the slot. Skating in, goes left side with it. 4:54 on the clock. 3-2 score right now. Walhoff puts a shot on from...
I thought she had it.
I thought she had it,
I thought
too.
she had it. She kind of cradled it right at her chest like she had it. And I never did see it go in. Everybody around the net sure did. And, of course, the referee saw it right away. So I think she saw it all the way.
Walhoff gets that goal.
And every now and then one gets around you. Again, Fromm has been doing a nice job. We've seen her all different ways.
That's a huge goal as far as the Sioux Center is concerned. Now their lead's 4-2. Kuster off the faceoff gets played back as Oahe actually won the draw. Picked up here, of course, that time by Stahl. Plays it back into the Oahe or the Sioux Center zone. King get an assist. Was that King that got the goal? I think it might have been King that got the goal, not Walhoff. Beg your pardon. King will be her second goal in this game. And so it's 4-2 right now. Sioux Center, they've outshot Oahe 34-15 in this hockey game. Next game is scheduled, of course, to start at 4:30. If we get done earlier than that, we will send it back to our studios, which chances are we will. As Kafka goes after that face-off, cleared back in the neutral zone, cleared ahead that time by Miller. Players it in the Sioux Center zone. They need a goal here in the worst way. Sioux Center comes up with the near side here. Rink-wide pass that time to Vanderswag. Vanderswag gets it over here to Kuster. Kuster takes it down there. It gets far side, picked up by Nemec. Nemec clears it ahead, batted away from her, though, picked up by Sioux Center. And, of course, every minute, every second they keep it in the Oahe zone, Oahe can't score with the puck. Van Voorst, and they're down by 2, 4-2 here. This is one of the better games we've had in the whole tournament, though. Picked up here by, of course, Oahe. They'll skate out with it right now. Nice job that time by Kafka. Kafka gets it over here for his teammate. That was Miller. Plays it ahead. She'll get off the ice here. Back in the Sioux Center zone with 3:29 to play. Too far for Kaiser. But then getting onto that stick, of course, is Stahl. Stahl puts a shot on, and Miller makes the save. Good offensive-minded time that time by Alyssa Stahl. She has 4 goals in the season. Right now, 3:20 to go. Face-off coming to the left of Moore in the Sioux Center zone.
Nice effort there by Stahl. Kind of took it out of the neutral zone all by herself, made a couple nifty moves, and got a really nice shot.
Gray, Kafka, and Buffalo out here right now. Ullman out there defensively, along, of course, with Stahl. And the Oahe wins the draw. That Kafka, actually Gray, beg your pardon, goes a little bit to the left of the backhander there. They're trying to get after that loose puck going down. Of course, Swenson getting back was out front that time was, again, Gray. Kafka was the one back behind the net. Some pressure put on by Oahe, but they can't quite get the shot they want. Larson's there, put a shot on. The save made that time by Moore. She was equal to the occasion.
Swenson working pretty hard that time and that entire shift, and She finally came up with a pretty hard shot.
She's a good hockey player.
Yeah, she's all over the ice.
Yeah, she really is. They've got some stars on this team. Both these teams do.
Now she's going to come off and take a breath.
Yeah.
And puts her hands up like, I'm not tired.
Kaiser, yeah, she didn't want to get off the ice. You got to love kids like that. And, of course, back here behind the net, Sioux Center comes up with the puck, plays it out here, right wing pass, through a couple of traffic for King. King and Motor gets after that puck, tries to get another shot on goal, can't do so. Centering pass that time, a backhander wouldn't fly. Shot that time by Van Voorst, wouldn't go, cleared away by Nemec. Nemec with the puck, clears it out here for the neutral zone, picked up here by Kafka. She can score, she's done it already today. Has a poke checked away by Van Voorst. Nice effort that time by that young lady, comes back to help out. Picked up here in the neutral zone, and of course Sioux Center now has a 2-on-none breakaway. One gal falls down, and we have the blue line came up and tripped one of them at 2:11 to play. I swear she got to the blue line. It just kind of sneaked up on her and tripped
That
her.
was King.
Yeah.
She was scooting along and blew a tire.
Yeah, she did blow a tire. It was a blowout tire. And 2:11 to play here in this hockey game. 4-2 Sioux Center. And facing off is Swenson. She gets play out there a lot. Sioux Center wins the draw. Back out here it comes, of course, to Vandersweg. Back, of course, is Larson. Larson in his own zone works against Canagator. Picked up here, of course, by Ullman. Ullman plays it back in the neutral zone. Picked up here by Sioux Center. They can just kind of scoot some time and kill some time on the clock with 1:49 to play. A couple of kids collide here right in front of the Oahe bench. Back to get it, of course, will be Ullman for Oahe. They'll play it out here for Larson. Too far, picked up here by Swenson. Tries to get around Van Voorst, does so, but gets into the neutral zone. Van Voorst gets the better angle, takes that puck away with 1:28 to play. 4-2 Sioux Center trying to face Watertown tomorrow in the Consolation Championship at 9. Center pass picked up here by Canagator. That's Aubrey. Plays back here, and of course getting at it is Vandersweg. Sioux Center dumps it into the Oahe zone. Kaiser plays it out here deep in the slot. Picked up now, of course, by Ullman. Plays it back too far for Larson. Picked up here by Walhoff with 1 minute to play in this game. Off the near boards comes out here. Overskating it was Gray. Coming up with it that time was Larson. Picked up here, of course, by Sioux Center. Maybe just a little quicker right there, and they were offside with 48.3 seconds left.
Just a little bit offside.
So it looks like Sioux Center will play Watertown tomorrow in the Consolation Championship, but we still have 48 seconds to play here.
We've seen weird things happen, haven't we?
Yes, we have. Last year was a great example of that. And, of course, right now out there, Nemec, and, of course, getting out there as well is Kafka with Gray. Picked up here by Oahe. Overskating at that time is Gray. Long lead pass knocked down by Canagator. Plays it back in the Oahe zone. That's not what you want. Played off the wall there. Knocked down, of course, picked up by Walhoff. Puts a shot on. Gets misdirected with 27 seconds left. Along the near boards here. They battle for that puck in the Oahe zone. They'll clear it away off the near boards that time. Nicely done by Stahl. Picked up here, of course, by Nemec. Poked away that time. Poked away again by Sioux Center. Back to get it will be Ullman with the 11 seconds on the clock. Plays it around the boards. Way out here, but nobody there but Sioux Center putting a shot on that goes back behind the net with 3 seconds left. Sioux Center will clear it down out the neutral ice area. Horn sounds. A 4-2 final. So 30 saves in the game for, of course, Oahe. And 15 saves for Allison Moore in the contest. 4-2 is the final score as Sioux Center wins their 11th game. They've lost 8. They move on to face Watertown tomorrow for the Consolation Championship, and Oahe gets to go home as their season has come to a conclusion. We will be back to wrap things up after this 2-minute timeout.
Hello, hockey fans. First National Bank is excited to sponsor the 2021 Varsity Hockey State Tournament. Good luck to all the talented players, and a special shout out to our hometown team, the Hawaii Capitals. At First National Bank, we're always on your team and ready with the assist to reach your financial goals. Check us out at firstnationalbanks.com or at First National BNK on Facebook. Member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Now's the time to get a great deal on Kubota equipment, like versatile #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates. At your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
It's been a long winter, but now it's time to start thinking spring and summer. Hi, it's Jason at Leisure Palace. Start planning your backyard escape now and get the best prices of the year. Hot tubs, fire tables, patio furniture, and swimming pools. Imagine sliding into a hot spring or Caldera spa and having the jets pulsate and rejuvenate your body. Then take a few more steps into your own outdoor pool. Get these great products at the guaranteed lowest prices. 0% financing and cash discounts are available. Leisure Palace, creating your perfect escape on the corner of Euclid and Capitol in Pierre.
Back we are to wrap things up here. 4-2 final score. Sioux Center moves on to the Consolation Championship tomorrow. They'll play Watertown 9 o'clock in the morning. Hope you can join us for that. That'll be on Capital City Rock YouTube, or of course also 1480 KSDR. Scoring of the game, Sioux Center 14:34 into the contest, broke a scoreless time. Cannigator with a goal. That of course was for Sioux Center on the day. That was Cannigator. That was the number 9. That was Jaden Cannigator giving a 1-0 lead. But Oahe tied it with 9.5 seconds left as, of course, Kafka went coast to coast. That was, of course, Briley Kafka going coast to coast for Oahe, scoring with 9.5 seconds left. It was a 1-1 hockey game after one. But Sioux Center added 2 second period goals. Jenna King at 16:45. Yes, 15 seconds into the second period, Sioux Center broke the 1-1 tie, Walhoff assisting. Then they scored 10 minutes and 5 seconds later. This time Mackenzie Van Voorst giving them a 3-1 lead. Third period action though, Oahe Swenson, a power play goal from Kaiser. And it was 11:44 to make it a 3-2 hockey game. But then 7 minutes later, Sioux Center got the goal that really won it, and that was King getting the insurance goal, if you will, and 4-2 was the final score there. And as far as Moore, she had 15 saves in the game, and Fromm had 30 saves in the game for Oahe. That wraps up their season 3-13-1-1. Sioux Center moves on to the Consolation Championship tomorrow at 9 o'clock, 11-7 on the year. And of course, we have a couple other games coming up yet to go tonight, late this afternoon. It'll be Sioux Falls and Brookings playing at 4:30. That'll be for the semifinal first matchup, followed by Mitchell and number 1 seed Aberdeen playing at 7 o'clock for tonight. We'll have both of those games for you. So this afternoone, Watertown beats Huron 4-1. Sioux Center beats Oahe by 4-2. And we're going to send it back to our studios, and let's see here what time it is, because we'll start at 4:15. 4:15, we'll come back and join you for the pregame show, 4:15, so about a half an hour, maybe 31 minutes from now, and that will, of course, feature the first semifinal game with Sioux Falls and also Brookings. So for the folks back at CapitalCityRock.com and 1480 KSTR, we bid you a good afternoon from the Watertown Civic Arena. Again, this afternoon, it was Watertown and Sioux Center with victories. And we'll come back in half an hour.
listening to the State Girls